Good morning, student. Assistant Professor, GS College of Commerce, Varda. Myself, Dr. Yogesh Patinge. In last lecture, we discussed about importances of banking industry. In this new lecture, we are discussing about importance of insurance industry. In last lecture, I already told you that when we talk about banking industry, it should already supported with insurance industry. That's why when there is a mention, it is always already mentioned banking and insurance, because already those industries have a big presence in the entire nation. Every year you can see the branches of banks and the branches of LIC and now different private sector insurance players. So these are actually the growth engines of the economy of our nation. Today we are going to discuss a new point, that is the importance of insurance industry. As I mentioned in the last lecture also, that you are the postgraduate students and you should know where the opportunity are there, and these are the sectors where there are tremendous opportunities for your career growth. There are a lot of openings in banking industry and in insurance sector. In previous years, there is actually only the opening in a private sector, only in public sectors. Now there are bigger players in private sectors also. There are very notable names in insurance industry where they are actually giving us tough competition to banking sector, to insurance sector, and to particularly to LIC. So we can say that insurance industry is also a major contributor to the development of our nation. So the first point that we have to discuss here is insurance provides security and safety. Okay, because this is a basic things that we need from and we want from insurance. Because why we purchase an insurance, because we get that safety, we get that assurance from that insurance provider that if something happens to us or that insured person, he will get that money if he is alive, or even after his death his family members will receive that amount. So actually he get assurance from that company, he get what we get the peace of mind, mental peace of mind, that something happens to that person, he will have the backup of that money even after him. That's why that tagline of LIC is there कि जिंदगी साथ भी और जिंदगी के बाद भी, because these are the things which are very important in insurance sector. So the first point is very much important, that why I mentioned in the first what we can say in the first sequence, that it provides the security, it provides the safety. It's against something bad, it against the what we can say the financial insecurity, it against if you lost your job, it against if someone happens with you, it can be an accident, it can be a critical illness, it can be the death. So all those things are being covered with the help of insurance. Now there are different types of insurance there. We are not just going to in detail with that thing, but lot of new plans or new ways of selling or new types are being discovered by insurance companies. They have everything for everyone, and even means, for example, if you are just going to watch a movie, for that particular 3 hours you are being insured. If you are traveling in a bus, in that particular duration of that particular traveling, you have been insured. So there are the long term insurance, there are short term insurance, there are the insurance which are being particularly designed for that particular duration. After that, that insurance get lapsed, insurance cover get lapsed. So all those things are there. So we can say that insurance provides security and safety to the person. The second point is that insurance encourages saving. Now look, in our nation particularly, we people see the insurance from the different angle, and that angle is of saving or investment. Okay, it's not a saving or investment, it's a purely insurance. But in our nation, we generally have the mentality that there is nothing to happen to me. Means actually it's because of our traditions, it's because of our culture that we don't think. We believe in God and we say that because of the presence of God, nothing is going to happen to me. So we generally, the people of our nation, India, generally don't believe in insurance. Right now they are believing because there are a lot of happening in just what we see and what we listen in news. So that's why different companies planned the insurance in a way that there will be a saving, there will be investment, and there will be insurance cover also. So new plans are being designed as per the requirement of our nation, as the requirement of people. So we can say that with the help of insurance industry, it also encourages the saving, because when they are paying a premium, that premium is also already used as for the investment, and it is also used for insurance cover. So in our nation particularly, I don't know what is happening in other countries, but in our nation, generally insurance companies trying to attract this customers, that if nothing happens to that particular person, he will get his money back. So that is possible with the help of insurance sector, insurance companies. The third point is that uncertainty of business losses is reduced. Look, there is uncertainty, that's why there is insurance. If there is certainty, then no one is going to do a insurance or take insurance of that particular activity. There is uncertainty of life, there is uncertainty of loss, there is uncertainty what will happen in the next second or next minute. So that's why there is a need of insurance. And when there is uncertainty, and if that particular person has that insurance cover, and if he incurs some loss, that loss can be covered with the help of insurance. So it is possible. So nowadays everyone is being covering himself or herself with the help of insurance cover. There is a tremendous marketing by insurance companies that why insurance is being necessary. Everywhere there are advertisements, flooding of advertisements from them, that insurance is very important. They are designing a new plans. If you are paying a premium and nothing happens to you, your premium will get back. So a lot of things are happening in insurance industry. So in a way we can say that the uncertainty of business losses is reduced. We are talking about the life of that particular person. The business losses is also getting reduced with the help of uncertainty. Means you can have the insurance cover of your business. If there is a fire, if there is a theft, if there is a water flood, if there is something happens with your business, if there is a death of key person of your business, that point we will talk at the number 8. So that losses can be reduced, that losses can be covered with the help of these things, with the help of insurance. So this is a very important point, that we can say that insurance industry is there to help that particular person to save himself for future losses, from future losses. So that is the third point, that uncertainty of business losses is reduced. We cannot say that it is going to be completely at zero level, but it can be reduced. If he has a loss of 100 rupees and if he got a claim of rupees 20 from insurance company, almost he reduced his losses by 20%. So we can say that he can reduce his losses with the help of insurance sector. The fourth point is a business continuation. Now the third and fourth point is actually related to each other. When that person will have insurance cover, and if he had received the insurance cover from insurance company, and if he reduce his losses, we can say that he can continue his business. But if he had not that, just imagine if he had not that insurance cover and he just incurring losses year by year, he is not in that particular position, will not in that particular position to run his business for the next financial year. So when that particular person will get an insurance claim from the company, he will have that amount in his hand, he will have the capital in his hand. That capital can be used to save his company, to save his business. And in a way he can continue his business with the help of the claim that he received from insurance company. So we can say that the business will get continue when he has that insurance cover. Again, what we can say, stability will be there, mental stability will be there. He will not have that fear. He will have that security. He will have that safety that nothing is going to happen to his business. Whatever will be there, the problems, financial problems, the losses, the what we can say, the natural calamities or the social problems or political issues, that can be covered with the help of insurance claim. So he will be much assured about his business. He knows that, or she knows that whatever will happen to his business, that has to be cared by insurance company. So we can say that he will continue his business with more mental stability, he will take more efforts to save his business, and that can be possible with the help of this. Look, when we talk about insurance sector, it is more what we can say a mental stability to that particular person. He don't worry, or she don't worry what will happen to his business, because he knows that, or she knows that if something happens, he will have that claim. So he will better concentrate on his business, to try new things in his business, to grow his business beyond boundaries, and he won't worry about the future problems that will take in business relating to this type of losses, because that is to be going taken care by the insurance company. So that stability, mental stability, that is more important, and that is possible with the help of insurance. So that's why there is the development of insurance sector in our nation. There was only LIC, if you just go back 10 to 15 years, but right now there are very big players, and they are giving a tough competition to LIC in insurance sector, because they are designed different ways or new plans to attract the customers. They are designing new plans as per the requirement of customers. So that's why actually insurance sector is now become a very attractive sector for a nation, for a people, and for a youth, for employment generation also. Moving to the next point, that is, it is economic growth of the country. As just we discussed about, it is now a growth engine. Means we can say that a banking industry and insurance industry is actually growth industry or growth engine of our nation. Means just what I discussed in earlier lecture, that if you want to the third largest economy after America and China, and if you want to be as per the Modi government, we just want to achieve the $5 trillion economy. That can be possible when these engines will just start to deliver. So banking sector or insurance sector, they have a tremendous power in them. What has to achieve is we should have to penetrate these engines, penetrate these sectors in the entire nation. Every person of a country should have a bank account, should have an insurance cover. Then only that capital can be used for the development of our nation. So we can say that when these sectors will work with their full throttle, with their full power, then no one stop the development of our nation. So we can say that the economic growth of the country is possible with the help of insurance sector. The next one is the welfare of employees. Why we talked about this point here? Because in bigger organizations, in bigger corporate houses, generally there are the group insurances. Whatever happens to that particular employee of that particular organization will have that claim. If something happens to him, the company will provide him everything which is the part of his insurance cover, and generally the premium of those insurance, what we can say, that insurance is also being paid by that particular company. So it is only it is actually a part of welfare of employees. So at one side you are giving everything to the employee, means what we can say, the salary, allowances and perquisites, different benefits, a healthy environment to work. And another hand, if you are providing them insurance cover, if something happens then outside of your environment, then actually it is a part of employee welfare activities of employees. Means something happens to that particular employee, maybe a very severe accident, maybe a critical illness, maybe the death. Then after that, his family will get a benefit of insurance cover. Means a lump sum money, or money installments, or some pension plans offering pensions every month. So this can be possible with the help of what? Welfare of employees is possible with the help of insurance industry. The next point that we are going to discuss here, profitable investment. Why it is called as a profitable investment? Because it is actually profitable investment from the angle of employee, from the angle of insurance company, from the angle of person also. Means there are a lot of plans which are unit linked plans, there are a lot of plans which are market related plans. So if someone is investing in that particular plan, that his premium is going to be linked with the market returns, and he will have that market returns along with the insurance cover. And again, when those companies have that money, those companies can invest that particular capital in different funds, in government securities, even government bonds and government debt bonds, and they will have that return from government also. So everywhere this money can be used in a different way. So it's a profitable investment for that particular person because he's having his money back, he's having his money with the market returns, and he's actually having an insurance cover. Along with that, the company in which he is investing, that company is also in getting market rate returns. So everywhere there is a profitable investment. That's why just I talked to you earlier in a previous lecture that LIC is the major contributor to the central government, because they have that huge amount of premium with them from public, and that is going to be used in a different schemes. Those are being implemented by the central government. So we can say that it's actually a profitable investment. And the last point is a key man indemnification. Key man is a person which is the most important person for that particular organization. Means if that person left that organization, if something wrong happens with that particular person, you can say that accident or a critical illness or a death, then generally bigger corporate houses or bigger organizations do the insurance of that particular person called as a key man insurance or key man indemnification. So if for example, Mr. XYZ is a person which is very important for that organization, and who is actually the policy designer, policy maker, who is there, who is responsible for taking the decisions, and if something happens with that particular person, then actually it will be a huge loss for that particular company. That loss can be covered when that particular person is being covered with the help of this type of insurance. So if that person left that organization, then that particular company will get an insurance cover, which is actually a part of key man insurance, and it means that whatever happens with that particular company after that person left that company, that can be a monetized manner. That company will get back in a monetary format, in a monetary form. So these type of insurance are now being designed, developed for bigger organization, the persons which are very important for that organization. So if that person left that company will get insurance refund or claim back in a monetary format as per the importance of that particular person. So we can say that these are the importances of insurance sector. Insurance sector is also major contributor to the development of nation, as the importance of banking industry is there. Here there is the importance of insurance sector, though they have a different working styles, different way of contributing to the nation, but again they are doing their work. They have a huge setup, they have tremendous opportunities in future. They are not even right now they are not penetrated everywhere. They have bigger opportunities, huge opportunities to reach each and every corner of our country. There are a lot of villages, a lot of places where they don't have the presence. The people of that particular area has to just move to the next area, the bigger area, where they have to take the help of or take the benefit of services of banks or insurance. So these sectors have, or these industries have the tremendous opportunities in future. If they use those opportunities, then it can be a great thing for our nation to complete the targets that central government has fixed. So I hope you understand the importance of insurance sector also. In the next lecture we will see the next point. Till then, have a good day. Thank you.